Happy Empathy Day!
Happy Empathy Day!
Hi Ben. So I'm Nadia Shireen. I'm a picture book author and illustrator. Here's one of my books.
And my name is Benjamin Dean, and this is my book, The Secret Sunshine Project. And we're taking part in the Empathy Superpower Challenge today.
I think you and I both might have the same, we've got an item of kind of clothing that we're going to put on. And I haven't done this before, so I don't know how it's going to go. Shall we try and put them on first and then explain to everyone what we're doing?
Shall we? Shall we try and put these accessories on, which I already have?
That's the word.
I already have on my face, but I'm going to add an extra accessory to my face, all the same.
Come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
We've got these very
drum roll
kind of. They give me very Batman vibes. Some very.
These are our superhero glasses.
They are. They've got like empathy superpowers, which I think is quite cool. So these like empathy superpower glasses are meant to help when you put them on. You'll be able to look at people through maybe their eyes or look at someone with a different perspective. So if, for example, if someone snaps at you, you might have the initial instincts to kind of be like, oh, what's wrong with you? But with the empathy super glasses on, you might be able to see that maybe they're having a bad day, maybe things aren't going so well for them, and maybe you'll be able to be a bit more understanding of where they're coming from and maybe open up a conversation with them to kind of make them feel a little bit better.
Like the other day, I was feeling super grumpy about something that had nothing to do with anybody else. I got a speeding ticket and I read it and I was suddenly in such a bad mood. And like, someone asked me a question and I just went, whoa. I was really grumpy with them. And I think they were a little bit like, whoa, a bit taken aback. And then I kind of had a moment and I was like, okay, I'm not grumpy with them, I'm just being grumpy. But what they needed were these maybe. And then they would have gone, she's not grumpy with me, she's grumpy about something else. But it's really hard figuring out, like I find it quite hard figuring out my own emotions.
Yeah, same actually. I sometimes feel like I'm in a mood that I can't quite describe, which is actually very interesting because I think this links us onto our own books, which actually, not to give a full promotion vibe or anything, but we are authors who write words. And my book is The Secret Sunshine Project, as you can see right here. And the reason why I talk about colours is because something that happens in my book is that their mum is an artist and she encourages them to she encourages her kids to talk to her about their mood. And when they can't quite figure out the words to describe their mood, she encourages them to think of a colour. And it's actually something that's very interesting because sometimes I find it quite difficult for me to put words to emotions when I'm not sure how I'm feeling. But a colour somehow manages to sometimes encapsulate how you feel without having to say the words. So if you're feeling yellow, you might feel really happy, blue might be sad, red might be angry. I feel like that's a very nice way to be able to look at it.
I'm going to use that. That's a really good idea because I feel like that too. So my book, Barbara Throws a Wobbler, is also about emotions and how you handle emotions and how you can recognize them. It's about this little cat called Barbara who has a really bad mood, like the worst bad mood ever. And you know how sometimes, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, Ben, that you get so angry that you can't hear anything or see anything and you scream your head off. And like, if someone says to you, do you want to cuddle or do you want to talk about it? You're like, no. That's very much what happens in this book. But her friends are in this book, but they can't really do anything. They have empathy for her because they go over to her and say, are you okay? Do you want to talk? Do you want some of my ice cream? But her emotion is so big that they can't really do much but kind of wait. And that's another interesting thing about having empathy for someone else. It doesn't always mean that you can fix their problem.
No.
But sometimes just saying, oh, you are angry right now, or I can see that you are sad, and maybe helping them come up with a name for their feeling, that's quite useful too. Like, even if you can't suddenly make them happy.
But I think maybe that's what these kind of empathy glasses are very useful for, being able to look and hopefully able to use your superpowers that you have inside you even when you're maybe not wearing the glasses, to be able to
Oh.
put things. Shall we take them off?
Shall we try? I can still feel the kind of superhero feeling they gave
Running
me.
through us.
I feel wise. I feel able to maybe take, if I see someone kind of who looks sad or who's having a hard time, I think I might be able to stop, have a look, see if I can recognize what they're feeling. Right, guys, I think now is the time for you to go and download your very own pair of Superpower Empathy Glasses. Woo! You can colour them in however you like. Snip them out, snip out the eye holes, remember, otherwise you won't be able to see anything. That's very important. So if you go to empathylab.uk, you will find the template for these. Get them printed out, colour them in, glue the arms on. There you go. You've got your very own pair of Superpower Empathy Glasses.
And make sure you share the pictures of you wearing your Superpower glasses. We want to see you in your glasses, and we want to see how colourful you've made them and how your imagination has popped onto those glasses. Make sure you share them as part of the big share, tagging Empathy Lab UK and hashtag EmpathyDay. And we can't wait to see what you come up with.
Hello, my name's Jen Carney. I'm the author and the illustrator of this series of books, The Accidental Diary of Bug. This afternoon, I've been taking part in one of the Empathy Superpower Challenges, the Superpower X-Ray Glasses. So I coloured them in, as you can see here, all greenish, and I cut them out. And I have to tell you that these glasses are pretty amazing, actually. They helped me to see right into people's minds, and so I knew exactly how people were feeling, and that helped me to use my human superpower, empathy. Would you like to hear how I got on? Well, first I used them at the supermarket, and it was almost my turn. And behind me there was a lady with a baby, and the baby was screaming really loudly. Some people were tutting. But my glasses, they helped me to see things from her point of view. Her baby was hungry. She was stressed. They were both feeling quite tired. And I know what all of those things feel like. So I said to the lady, would you like to go in front of me? And she did, and she was very grateful. Then I went to collect my daughter from school, and on our way home, she asked me, my daughter, if we could stop at the park. Now, I didn't really want to stop at the park because I'd been working hard all day, and I was ready for a cup of tea. Anyway, I put my glasses on, and these helped me to see things from my daughter's point of view. And I thought, she's 5 years old, she'd been stuck in a classroom all day, she hasn't even had any break times outdoors because it's been raining off and on all day. So I decided my cup of tea could wait, and we went to the playground, and she was very happy. And I decided I would go and sit on a bench and check my emails on my phone while my daughter was playing. And there was an old lady, that's not an old lady, that's Billy from my books. There was an old lady sat on the bench beside me, and when I sat down she said, hello, how are you? And I said, hello, I'm okay. And then I put my glasses on. And I looked at the old lady, and I could sense that she was feeling a bit sad and very lonely, and in the mood for a chat, actually. So I didn't get my phone out. I had a chat with the lady, and I found out that I was the first person that she had spoken to all day. And she was so glad that I had made the time to speak to her instead of going on my phone. So, you see, empathy is a superpower. And I'll let you in on a secret. You don't actually need these glasses to use it. But they really helped me. They kind of reminded me to make sure that I was trying to see things from other people's perspectives. So why don't you try it today and see how your glasses work for you?